somebody pull the Vic like up so we have some room to do vehicle maneuvers.
Yeah, take your time, Songs. Oh.
And then before we do that, we need to. There's some CLS stuff I need to go over with you guys.
Alright, well, if you want to go over that now, we can.
Well, I'm
He
gonna
hasn't
wait
driven
till
in a while. I'm gonna stay over.
whoever gets back.
Song.
Oh, Songs? Well, Songs that hit all the brass, right?
Hey everybody, my name's
I'm gonna
Windmoor.
stand behind.
This is Arma 3, 506 IR.
That's good.
You know it's turning towards us.
For a Brawler training.
He's gonna click forward again, it's just gonna...
Training. I thought for sure he was
Alrighty.
going to me over.
You were asking for some shit there, Songs.
Alrighty, but before we start, Anderson has CLS stuff to do. Probably up here.
Okay, everybody school circle. Somewhere around me, so you can hear me.
Well, don't back up. We were already in the school circle.
Alright, so Lieutenant Bernal has asked me to recertify you in a sense on CLS because apparently people are retards about it and nobody knows what they're doing. So, right. I'm just going to go over the important things because it take me way too long to go over the entire document with you. So first thing that's somewhat new, and apparently a lot of people didn't know about it, was even though you're CLS, that does not mean CLS is your number one priority. So CLS should never take priority over your billet unless I tell you that you need to do something. So say you're a rifleman, you're keeping security, and a person goes down and you see them, don't leave security to go help them. Keep security and inform the medic, and then if the medic tells you to go help that person, then go help that person. And that goes with everybody. So, you know, rifleman, AR, squad leader, team leader, whatever, grenadier.
I'm CLS, that's right. He knows that.
And I'm sure you're all somewhat aware of this, but CLS are only authorized to administer morphine to unconscious people. So don't administer it to yourself or anyone else if they're conscious, even if they ask you to. That's why I'm here. And if you do, and I find out about it, that's most likely going to result in a counseling. CLS personnel only also administer epinephrine to unconscious patients. But that's kind of self-explanatory. It says here that you're only supposed to administer it to medical personnel or command staff. If well, okay, that's okay. So don't administer it to anyone if a medic is not in an immediate area, I guess is what the document says. So yeah, don't do that. So we have a little...
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even if you've already given orders to get that person up, I don't administer it?
If I tell you to get him up, I'd say that's okay. Go ahead and get him up. But I guess what that's saying is, say I'm working on another patient and you bandage this person up. Tell me, hey, this guy's good to go. He just needs epinephrine. Before doing anything after that. And then I'll either say, okay, I'll get to him in a minute, or I'll tell you to get him up. Alright, so, kind of common sense, but just so everyone knows, there is a bleeding effect. By that I mean, bandages will result in a heavier blood loss than light wounds, or heavy wounds will result in a heavier blood loss than light wounds. So manage the heavy wounds first, and then move to the light ones. If the entire body is heavily wounded, start with the chest, move to the head, and then arms and legs. We don't use triage cards, so doesn't matter. Right. So the big thing, okay, so you guys, I can't stress enough, told you guys before, diagnose or use the medical system. If the downed person has lost a lot of blood, and you give them epi or morphine, they will die, or it's like a 90% chance they will die. I told you before, if they die in that manner, it falls on me and I get in trouble, and if I get in trouble, you get in trouble. So always diagnose. And if you don't want to diagnose, then use the medical menu. It'll tell you on the right-hand side of the medical menu where it says if they're in pain or bleeding. It'll say they've lost a lot of blood. And always keep an eye on that, because they can change states of, so they can change from a light to heavier blood loss while you're managing them. So just, keep a rule of thumb before you administer a drug to them. Make sure they don't have that. If you're in a situation where you're treating someone and a medic comes over and begins to treat with him, you can consider yourself relieved from that patient and go move on to a different person, if there are any other people. And that's pretty much it. You guys all know the CLS loadouts, correct? What you need to have, or what you should have?
24 too.
20 as a minimum of bandages. So that means carry a minimum of 20. You can carry over, but don't go ridiculous on it. I don't want to see you walking around with like 60 bandages. That's a no-no. I personally would recommend anywhere from 25 to 35 bandages. Whatever your loadout can accommodate, or whatever you think is realistic. 4 morphine and 2 epinephrine. You can ask me for a resupply if you run out of supplies, but I can't guarantee you that I will let you have morphine or epinephrine. It all depends on the situation. And all of you know how to use the medical menu and the ACE interaction menu, I'm gonna guess.
How do you bandage people?
We'll kill you, Stukas. All right, so if you didn't know about the medical menu, because apparently a lot of people don't know about it, if you go on someone's torso and you go to the interact option, a thing will pop up as a medical menu. I also believe the default hotkey is H, but that proves problematic if you're carrying a C-tab or an Android device, because obviously that will bring up that as well. The medical menu is basically a, let's call it, less frustrating treatment option. Basically, it'll just have
it's less finicky.
Yeah, it'll just have a layout of the person there, and it'll be red or dark red depending on how hurt the appendage is. And then you can click on separate tabs to do whatever. And that is pretty much it. But do you have any other questions?
You have $1 million?
No.
Are you free tonight?
No.
I just want to say one quick thing. The reason why Anderson's being such a stickler about this right now is they have decided to take any medical casualties as blue on blue now for record keeping.
Yeah,
So don't
that's
do
why
it.
I said if I get in trouble, you get in trouble.
Yeah, so don't do it.
Alright. Well, I'll let Street take it over.
More useful formations with vehicle.
Nope.
Is he
Again.
talking?
Can't hear you.
Right? How about now?
Try again.
Nope.
Have you tried just yelling into your mic?
What
Try again.
the fuck?
I could almost hear him when he yelled.
I don't know, maybe we need to get right the fuck up on him.
NBF comes 30 seconds.
I know, Kowalski, you really haven't trained with us much, but the street stinks. You don't want to be that close.
I like the smell of people.
I I hope that you never say that sentence again.
Completely agreed.
That's the second time I felt like I need to go fucking euthanize myself with a brick wall for saying something.
Euthanize.
Euthanize, yes.
Euthanize
The
with an N.
second was the safe spaces comment earlier.
Wrong button.
Who did you just tap on the shoulder?
Those one more.
At least didn't throw a grenade.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't- oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Put yourself on yelling though.
I was on yelling.
Oh.
Oh, I knew I was gonna hear that.
Alright, well. We're gonna practice some of the more useful formations with a vehicle. So, Kowalski, go ahead and go blue.
Hey.
And then,
Kowalski.
Anderson. I don't really know where you would go as the medic in some of these formations. Probably just on either one side or the other. Or behind. So the first one we're gonna do...
I'm sorry.
What?
Alright, 1 second.
Don't you have an AR?
I was just looking at his gun, wondering that.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point.
Alright, so if you can, open up that thing that I posted in TeamSpeak. Alrighty. And once you guys get that open, let me know. I might... Songs, actually, I'm gonna have you go blue so I can look at them from the outside.
Oh no.
It's not
All right.
bad. We're not gonna do a ton of them.
All right. Now, do you want me to grab TL stuff or?
No, just as we're performing these formations.
Got it. So you'll drive. Got it. Got it.
What? No, the vehicle's not even gonna move.
Oh, well, never mind then. That's less fun. But continue.
Yeah. So once we're all looking at that, the first one that we're probably gonna do is the V with a vehicle. Means that red team and blue team are up in front of the vehicle. Doesn't matter how your individual pieces are positioned, just up in front of the vehicle a little bit. So let's do a songs, since you would be a team leader. Go ahead and call it out.
All right, let's get a V, blue left. Oh, I'm not even on that break. I'm going to see. Let's get blue right, red left.
Why?
What?
What?
Red was in position.
Yeah, that's why I threw that wrench in your plan.
This is where I'm standing, right? I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Well then, pay attention.
Alrighty. Songs, what net are you on?
I was on the VicNet. I'll fix it.
It doesn't matter. As long as you can hear me. We'll let you fix this. You can call it.
Radar check 421.3. Lima Charlie. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move into a box.
Who do you want in front?
Alright, let's get a box. Let's keep blue on left, red on right. No, keep it the same way. I got dyslexic there.
That's not how we do a box in 1-1 Alpha.
It's fine.
This isn't how
All
we
right.
do a box in 1-1 Bravo either.
Alright, let's do a echelon team right.
What?
The Vic should be in the middle, by the way. Team split. Okay.
Team split is different than team right.
Echelon right, team split.
Windmoor, just go in between me and the Vic.
Shouldn't we be at the back?
No.
No, the other team should be at the back of the Vic. So team lead's supposed to be front left, but just to save sides, we'll go ahead and keep them on the same side.
I'm sorry for taking your spot. I'm probably gonna have to say that again at some point.
Probably. Call him team lead.
Wait, you want me to call it out?
No. Call him team lead. That's basically the wedge in front of the Bradley.
Oh, call him. I thought you said call him team lead.
You're in the AR position, Stoops.
I should be close.
Hold on, who's? Okay, sorry, I was seeing.
It doesn't matter what way.
It doesn't matter as if we point up to the same dots on the document, as long as we just get in the formation for right now.
Yeah. So imagine basically your fire team is just another Vic, more or less. So you're not all individual units. You're all just.
Yeah, we're just filling the points.
You're just another Vic.
As a group, together
Yeah.
we are a Vic that can't shoot us.
Captain
big.
Planet.
Yes.
Line team left.
Let's take a look at the.
What was that?
Line.
Line team left. That is the wedge to the left of the Bradley.
Alright. I had to alt tab to look.
Fuck, that's alright. Shit.
Sans, you need to move over because I'm way too close to the Vic right now.
Yeah, move over just a little bit. These are more just so we can get familiar with how they are. Let's not super worry about spacing right now.
Spacing will get us all killed though.
Oh well.
Very true.
He was
Street,
lost.
I'm just gonna let you know I'm this is for me anyway, I'm probably gonna have my fire team call them out as wedge to the left for this one, instead of that complicated name. That sounds good to me.
What fire team?
Alrighty, let's do a moving through the city like a forward box.
Do you want red team leading or in the back?
Let's have red team lead.
Oh, okay.
Our favorite spot, Windmoor.
You know it, Lieutenant.
His sounds muted.
Alrighty, let's go to a column team trail. That's the wedge behind.
Getting all fancy with these goddamn names.
Or don't even use these.
No, we do.
We don't use the fancy
I
names.
do have to bring up, it's kind of important to know our position in these because the Grenadier is always on the short side.
So I can. Bloop
Hey, firm,
over
it'll just
this.
be whatever the team lead calls out, strong left or strong right.
Right.
Because I can ploop over you guys.
Well, he's the opposite, actually. If it's strong right, then he goes on the left side.
Hey, firm, I was just saying it just depends on what side I call for the strong. Line, team split. That's V on both sides.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Windmoor,
for this
what
one,
what
I
side
would.
are you on?
Lol.
Yeah, for that one, don't split that up.
This one probably best for moving through open with the Bradley in line.
I like this because when the Bradley shoots over your head, it's terrifying as shit.
Alright, let's keep it easy. Let's move into a wedge. Just general wedge without the. Nope, with the vehicle.
Got an alt tab?
That's a V behind the Bradley. Yeah, basically just shift back.
Oh.
Should be able to do this without looking at the sheets, Jugas.
This is only the second time we've ever had this training, so it's kind of understandable. I've been glancing at it.
I don't have a second.
Alright, and then let's do the formation that we will never do, a diamond.
I'll go point. I'll pretend to be team lead.
I'll take it from the rear.
Wording, Windmoor, wording.
Alright, looks like
Give
we're
it.
wrapped up here. You guys go ahead and rally up somewhere. I can go in for a briefing. So head towards the boxes.
I haven't drove this thing in a while.
What are you grabbing,
I'm a bit
Kowalski?
worried.
Huh?
What are you grabbing?
No, I'm just putting my face in the Bradley's armor.
Oh.
I'm a little bit worried. I haven't drove this thing in a while.
Last time you drove it, you ran over someone important.
Would you rather me?
Did he run me over?
I ran you over last time I drove it. I think the last time
You
you got
said
run
Songs
over,
ran
me.
somebody important over, so I'm just thinking
Probably
me.
Drumheller.
I know it was some brass.
Wait, wasn't it Captain Whitby?
No, it was not Captain Whitby. Higher pay grade.
I was gonna say, which captain was it?
It was a higher pay grade than Captain.
Only higher
Then
pay
it was
grade
probably
than
Major
captain is
Drumheller.
Major.
Nice.
So you know, Kowalski, I got a belt in my bag for you.
So do
Okay.
I.
We don't have stamina on him, do we?
Not
No,
at
but-
all.
Carry a reasonable amount of ammo.
Cool.
What's with your bag? Why is it different, Stukas?
Because I don't feel like being a blob of OCP, and this is allowed.
I think we should wear UCP really.
Well, especially in the desert.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Heck. Funny. Yay.
You just line up, yeah.
At least it's not digital, guys. We can blend in with gravel.
UCP makes me want to commit suicide, so...
UCP does?
Yes, the fugly army camo that was before OCP.
Yeah, I know what UCP is.
Didn't seem like you did, so I dumped
I
some
just
knowledge
was
on you.
questioning why it would make you want to barf.
Because it's
Other than it
fugly
not
as shit
blending
and
into
also
anything,
kind of
I think it's
useless.
fine.
We should probably lock it up for a little bit. I don't know if they can hear us on yelling over there.
Well,
I'm not
guess it's a
yelling,
good thing
so-
I'm not on yelling.
I kind of was.
What? Yelling? I don't know anything about that.
I'm always on normal.
I'm always on yelling.
Yeah, I'm trying out the menu interact. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, the medical menu.
It's amazing for advanced. Like, I would not understand how someone could do advanced medical without that medical
just
menu.
for
You
self
just-
interactions, I still
You just
have
have to
regular
move a
mode.
lot, Kowalski.
Huh?
You just have to move a lot.
Eh.
Like,
How-
if you have the advanced one and not using
How do
the
you get
menu.
medical? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know.
What?
The medical menu. I don't get a menu.
Right.
Medical.
I told you how to do it. Okay, so look at my interact thing. Medical menu.
There's
Pass
also a hotkey
magazine
to
and
do it.
copy
I don't
map.
remember what it is, so.
Your stuff might be broken one more.
Alrighty.
Should say interactions,
Oh,
medical menu,
I'm
and pass
bandaged.
magazine.
I didn't mean to bandage you, Stu.
Oh, thank you.
Alright,
Now
so
when I
I'm gonna
get
do
shot
a
there, I'll be good.
quick briefing.
Is he bandaging the scrape on the side of your head, Stukes?
Lock it up.
Alright, so if you open up your maps, you'll see, hopefully, some marks on your map. At the dismount point, at 067033, we're going to dismount at that location and push up to the secure location, up to that small compound just to the northeast. That's 07203. After we have secured that, we're going to push straight south back down to the road and clear through the town of Ursuna, and then probably push up the road dismounted till we're clear of the mountains, down back up, push along the road to the north, to the compound at 073040 and clear that out. After we're clear, we're going to mount back up and push up the road again to the compound at 064049 and defend that location. What we're going to be training on today is keeping sectors and calling out anything that you, any contacts that you see with distance, direction, and the description of what that contact is. So I can pass it up to the Vic if needed. Are there any questions?
I got one.
Report.
Are we expecting to take contact as we move to the secure location?
On the first one or the second one?
The first secure location.
Unknown, but we're gonna get probably. It's not very far from our dismount.
Okay, fair.
Anything to add, Lieutenant?
The only thing I'll have to add is just for you, Street, once we dismount, the route you take to the town and the secure area, that's up to your discretion.
Copy.
And I'm gonna just be watching how you choose to maneuver through that location. There should be a pretty obvious route to take once we get there, but we'll see how you handle it. I have faith. Any other questions before we get ready? As long as you're my driver, yeah?
Affirm.
I assume by your helmet.
Yep, we're all ready.
Alright, Sergeant, go and get your team loaded up.
Alright, go ahead and mount up.
Luck, Sergeant. We're all counting on you.
Windmoor in.
Stukas in.
All in.
As long as double check you have the route marked on the map.
Double checking. Down clear.
Alright, go ahead and take us out.
Sorry, guys.
Driver, go ahead and index coax. Hold fire unless you see an imminent threat to the vehicle.
You being got it.
Thank you for reading my mind.
I was really excited there for a moment.
Your right turn here. Gunner, you still with us?
Hey, friend.
Okay, copy. Right after this hill, driver, we're going to take us off. Where's this moving?
Hey, friend, Hawk Road.
Once this road ends, just go and hold there.
Alton Vic.
Dismounts out.
Dismounts out.
Windmoor's got northeast. Got an empty bunker to the northeast.
Good copy. Let's go ahead and get in front of the Vic. We're going to do a team lead call.
Looks like we got a radio antenna and it looks like possible tarping at the top of the hill for our objective.
I believe it's around the bend of this first hill.
Good job. Edward here. Alright, go ahead and join our group.
What the f doing?
Just maintain security.
Go ahead and go red.
I got what looks to be some
Alright,
fucking sand.
Got some sandbags up at 6-0 on top of the hill.
Good copy, keep an eye out.
Radio check on 421.3.
Yep, Charlie. Do a Ace Interact and do a joint group. Ace Interact on me.
Yes, there we go. Now go red.
Anderson, I'm gonna have you move over to the other side of the thing.
Roger.
Alright, well, we gotta get the eastern rim go on this drone and swing around the hill. Copy one. Alright.
What kind of pace are we moving at?
Let's go combat pace, but gun down.
Copy.
Whatever, man.
Interrogative, who is Edward's buddy team?
Edwards is with a red team.
Hey, firm.
I'm sorry, Edwards. I apologize now, but I mean well. Please go red, though. I keep mistaking you for the medic.
Am I good now?
You're all good.
Roger.
Go guns up now.
Dave, just while I was crossing that little bridge. Alright, vehicle go ahead and hold. Team, go ahead and move into a line. We're gonna crest this hill all at the same time.
Well,
Looks like we got a medical tent, possibly.
Hey, firm, that's the compound that we're moving to.
some fucked up hills.
I got a guy taking a line on me.
Go ahead and engage whatever you see. Start pushing up.
One red.
What the fuck are they?
Down road. Compound.
Two down.
You guys taking shots from the east. Sounds like it's about 50 meters out. No eyes though.
Copy. Red team, go
There-
ahead and start pushing forward.
The two I saw were
Okay.
coming from the south end of the compound.
Advise I have one going left to right.
One down.
Blue, go ahead and Quality, go ahead and move over to
Red
me.
team
Red
out.
team assault. Blue team will overwatch.
Got no eyes on contacts in the town from my position. Or, correction in the camp.
Interrogative, how far up do you want our red team to push?
Just keep moving towards the outpost. Please get up to those first set of tents.
Good copy.
Alright, blue team's gonna start pushing up.
What'd you see?
Alright, blue team,
I
let's
didn't
push up
shoot.
into the compound.
2 down in the tent in front of me.
Off comp, like 30 seconds. Off comp.
It's not safe there.
Street just ate it.
Stukes, I need you on comms.
1-6's bar might be advised.
Yeah.
Street is down at this time, over.
3 IC taking command, 2 IC off comms.
Solid copy.
I need to switch channels. Alright, where's Blue? Get yourself into cover. Wait, we get some comms back. Let's start slowly inching our way forward.
Back on comms.
Okay, take 2
I'm
IC.
the only
Take
one
command.
with blue, but roger.
Street's back up.
What's going on?
Never mind. Street's back up.
Alright,
My
blue team,
bad.
let's push into these first row of tents. Red, if you can start clearing out some other stuff.
Got contact to the southeast.
This tent is clear.
I think.
Where the fuck is that coming
Got a
from?
coming
contact
from
in that
across.
second tent.
It's coming from the blue side. Second tent.
Put some rank and fire into.
1 time's advantage. Stukas is down. Stukas is down on my paws.
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
Good copy.
Whoa! You're right in my line. I'm picking that guy off. Okay, that contact is down in that tent.
Still got contacts up in this tent.
I think we're taking contact from the rear. From the north.
Taking contact. Man, getting hit.
Windmoor's hit. Oh shit. Anderson, you still
Somebody
good?
needs to find that shooter. I'm good. I can't get the Stukas until we find that shooter, though. 1 time's contact down. Not sure if that's the only one.
1B advised, we're taking shots from the north.
2 times down.
Okay, got your security, Anderson. Maybe
Roger,
pull him
standby.
in the tent.
Negative. Leave him there.
Edwards is healing. I got hit.
Heavy gun to the northwest. Nice shot.
I guess we're more keep.
Dispatch, we're
Marching
getting
north.
1 time's casualty.
I
We're
am.
taking contact northeast. Unknown as taken out.
Alright, one more.
AR's out, reloading.
10.
Got contacts behind us.
So you have cover.
What?
Right here, get into this tent so you have cover.
1B advised, we've got contacts just south as well. Red, how you doing? Red, how are you doing?
Red team, how you doing?
Windmoor's green. Stukas is being treated by Anderson. Edwards?
Stukes is back up.
Yeah, I'm yellow. I still need morphine.
Tents are not bullet.
Go in the tent
Fucking
so
sick.
Anderson can treat you.
Roger.
Contact up the hill.
Ah, damn.
It's about 130 to the south.
Damn, they like that left leg.
I think I just got hit again.
Coming in, coming in.
Oh, hey, from. Kira's a loose word.
Good copy.
I'm moving over.
Good copy.
You guys
One.
get over here? You get straight there?
Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's go ahead and sweep the rest of these burnt out vehicles.
Good copy. One. We're gonna sweep out the rest of these helos and then proceed south.
Alright, looks like these are clear. Let's go ahead and form up on the south side of the compound. We're gonna push south down to the road in a column. So go ahead and move into a wedge.
You're getting a window visual.
Alright, we're not doing a full clear of this town. We're just gonna push through it. Alright, once we hit that edge of this tree line, blue, go ahead and find cover. Red, push across to the road. In contact.
Shots coming from the schoolhouse, east.
Red team, go ahead and pop smoke to the east and push across to the wall.
What are you seeing?
Nothing yet.
We gotta keep moving to the wall.
I know. We can't bunch up like this, though.
Yeah, he's down.
Red's on the wall.
Blue, go ahead and push to the wall.
Roger.
Why would they do that? We can't
Move up
cover
to the
them.
entrance.
One pushing the rest of the wall, and then we'll proceed south and the wall is covered.
Taking the other side of the house.
Over.
Clearing it.
RPG gunner down
Clear.
just on the north east side of the wall.
2 coming out.
Alright, let's do a staggered column through this town. Blue on the south side, red on the north side. Let's go ahead and push through this town. Take your time.
Fucking
You just shot
A,
Anderson. Eye contact's down.
I'm back up. I'm back up.
Stukas needs treatment.
I hit you?
Yeah.
One B5, we that last occasion where you that hand.
Windmoor's taking lead for red.
Copy, let me know when you guys are all set and we'll begin to move again.
Stukas is all green.
Remember to watch your high ground as we're going through this town.
No, good point.
Alright, everyone good?
We're waiting.
RPG sounded like it came from the north.
Got a man down.
Contacts on our rear.
Turn around, Edwards, turn around. Brawler might be advised. Sergeant Street is down, so is 2 and 3 ICU. Copy. Roger, I need you to manage yourself and keep security to the west.
That sucked.
Alright, set up security stupid.
Yep. Watching north.
Stuke is watching north.
Edwards.
Cool, I'm
Hey, you want me to?
keep security down this road though. Keep security to the east.
He's down. He's
Okay, I'll cover east.
Copy.
Windmoor's covering east. 2 IC, did you report to Vic?
Hey, firm 2 IC, step up. Forgot about that. Thanks for more.
I'm Matt. I'm here for you.
Hey, Windmoor, I need you across the street checking on Kowalski.
Roger that, moving.
One is back up.
How's he looking?
He lost some blood and he's in a lot of pain, all bandaged up, ready for you.
Okay.
Windmoor watching south.
Are you good to go, Kowalski?
Roger that.
Windmoor going back to my position.
Alright, Red Team, go ahead and check in.
Stuke is all green.
Windmoor green.
Alright. Alright, I believe we're ready to continue to move. We're gonna do the same thing, hopefully, with less death. Red Team, when you go and push up to that building, there's at least one times contact in there. Make sure you take good care of it.
Do so.
Kowalski, you good?
Hey, firm.
Alright, we're moving.
I don't like this building.
Okay, gonna go clear upstairs.
Hey, firm, I'm on you.
Check that room.
Clear.
Going up.
Yeah. Hold the door. You set.
Got a path left and door to the right.
Alright,
Checking
I'll go
left.
right.
Room
You
clear.
guys don't have to clear the whole building. I was just letting you know there's a danger zone.
Okay, all clear. Lucas, you're taking shots.
I'm just taking fire on the top of this building.
Copy. Go ahead and pull down.
Crawl out.
If you can.
Crawl out.
Go, man.
Go the fuck of the stairs.
Contact is down. Red team, go ahead and
Stairs
get out
are right
of that
here.
building
I'm out of bandages.
and meet up with the rest of us.
Go to find Anderson.
Interrogative. Can I grab more bandages out of the Vic? Apparently I'm out.
Let's go.
8.
There are no bandages in the Vic, so that's a fact, kids.
Yeah, well, it's better than it.
One be advised, they hired two members of the resupply of
No, it's Stukas, come to me. Don't go to the Vic. Come to me.
Danger zone's left side.
one interrogative, are we expecting any height this time?
Cross, take the next corner and cover down this way. Where? Yeah.
Well, we're
Contact from the rear, take contact from the rear.
What was that?
Take contact from the rear.
He's on the roof. He's on the roof. He's dead. Got two, one down.
I got ears
hear
on a
vehicle.
Vic to the north.
Dismount, dismount.
Stukas is down on my paws.
Is everyone okay?
Stukas is
Strength.
down. Stukas is down on my paws.
Right, Whitmore, take over squad.
Be advised, team lead and 2IC are down. Medic is treating team lead as we speak. I am currently working on 2IC. Gonna get everybody else on security.
Good, copy, up.
Switching to team net. Alright, if you're not, just let Anderson do his job, and I'm gonna start treating Stukas. If I can get Edwards watching to the west, and get, seeing as the Vic is watching to the north, I want Kowalski watching east.
Already on it.
Vic, I've got them situated so that they're going to watch east and west. If you can watch north, that would be awesome. Edwards, come past me.
I'm at walking pace right now. I got hit.
Kowalski, what's your
What's he looking like?
He still needs bandages.
Are you on help?
I don't get him.
Green.
Okay, I'm going to go cover south. I'm going to go
Copy.
cover south.
Stukas is back up.
Got the Stukas. One be advised, all casualties are back up at this point.
Alright, anyone who's injured, go ahead and bandage yourself right now. We'll continue full security. Once everyone is green, we're going to form back up and push north. Edward, you all green?
Anderson's morphine me.
There's somebody down.
Contact was on the fucking roof, guys.
Roger.
Stukes is back down.
Anderson.
You're on the wrong net, but I heard you.
Can we clear that building so that way?
We need to just get moving.
Abrams, CLS is already on it.
You got a bandage a lot.
Do you need a hand?
Anderson? I think he's
Do you
AFK.
need a hand with him?
I'm just bandaging. No, you guys pull security. Don't worry about it.
Hey, bro.
Anderson.
Quality,
Okay.
go ahead and fall back on that position.
Alright, I'll leave it to you.
Fuck was that guy?
On the roof.
Are you asking where that guy was?
Alright, is everyone all green?
Stukes is green.
Right here.
Anderson, how you doing?
Good to go.
Alright, we're going to form up north staggered column.
We're all
All you guys are bunched up, get up away from that wall. Keep moving. You got danger zones on the left and right.
I thought I just heard voices across them.
Edwards cross.
Cover danger zone cross.
Somebody cross.
Behind you.
Too many danger zones here. Grab the corner
No
and
one cross.
keep
Edwards,
leading.
long out of the road.
Keep going.
Fucking run
Don't
over.
stop. Keep going.
Alright, we're gonna push up to the road where these rocks are and then mount back up.
One be advised, I
Alright, go ahead and pull.
to the north, about
Alright, mount up.
Stukes in.
Windmoor in.
all in.
Cool. Driver, take us out.
We're gonna close the fucking ramp. Jesus.
Anderson, if you could give us some information, that'd be fantastic.
PC got eyes on some outlook towers in the northwest along these ridges.
Yeah, copy. Yeah. Picking up anything on those.
Not enough dead bodies, to be honest with you.
Dismount site. There's a compound down the hill here. 4-1. We'll get your team out. Get eyes on the compound, Mr. Good.
Copy. Dismount's out.
Dismount, go ahead and push to the west, get into the tree line. Get eyes on that compound.
1v5 eyes on
Whoa.
times BTR in the compound. Just started moving to the west, behind the fence line.
It's turning towards us. It's heading this way.
Contacts, compound. 340.
I'm being suppressed pretty good.
One, that BTR from our position is bearing 300, approximately 200 meters.
Alright.
And contacts 500 meters to the north down in the camp.
Copy. Try to get as best fighting positions as you can and start engaging the camp.
Am I clear for 40 bike mics?
Paper. Stukas 230 to the compound.
Hey, firm. Good copy.
Contacts on the northeastern side of the compound.
We are currently engaging the compound.
Moving northeast to southwest.
Engage several down at this time. Still scattered at infantry.
I love my billet.
Good copy, one pushing to the road.
Alright, go ahead and break contact. We're gonna go push back to the road to the west and get in a column behind the Vic. Try to keep it as tight as you can. Try to use the vehicle as cover.
You see stack column?
AR in between me and street.
Okay. Doesn't really work when the fucking road bends.
I'm out. Reloading.
He's down.
Paper. Okay. Continue to push down the road.
Fuck that place up at 40 mic mics.
Since we have a little bit of cover here, let's go ahead and move into a staggered column. Right along on the left side.
We're running up to get online with the Vic.
You don't necessarily need to be online with the Vic, so alright, move the guns up.
I find it
You want
Two set.
One more, I can do one.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were
going
setting.
left. Clear.
Okay.
Watch those rooms across.
Clear.
Set.
RPG west. Got like a fire team due west.
Keep eyes coming from west.
They pop smoke.
Well, go ahead and come to me. We're gonna
A little further out.
Roger that.
Got the big looking that way. Red team, make sure to keep up security. Make sure you have somebody looking at the door. Thumbs up.
My bad on that RPG. That was my sector.
I didn't see it till it was launched.
I just got eyes at him as he launched. Windmoor in.
Hey, so who was that guy carrying around boxes for me? Because I kind of need them.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Cool.
There's
So
also
throw me a
some in the
box.
There's also some in the Vic.
Oh, alright, cool. Never mind. Anyone got any tips for fire control with the fucking saw? Just
tap.
353.
Okay.
If you see two guys running off in the lead, that's usually Stukas and I.
Go and take us off road. Yeah, but that was my deep road. Go all the way back west. There's a hill there. Northwest. 260. Go takes the hill. 260. Northwest. There we go. Let's sort of rest. Alright, Alpha, go ahead and get up on that hill. Get eyes down to this compound so make sure it's clear.
Dismount out. Let's get in front of the Vic in a line. Push up, guns up over this ridge. Compounds to the northwest.
Sorry, Arma.
That's good.
Go prone when you crest.
Contacts moving around down the compound.
One be advised, eyes on multiple contacts in the compound, as well as 2 times AH6s.
I'm in the cart.
Jesus.
Would be best to strike first with AG since they're all bunched up right there.
Yep.
What's the range?
Oh, but stand by.
200.
Hitting them with HE.
So the first one hits, go ahead and open fire.
I fucking love being able to hit.
Check the towers.
Rest on your left, Windmoor.
Got a guy on the west side. Reloading. Try not to destroy any of the fortifications. We're gonna need them.
Stay firm.
I just got schwacked from, don't know from where.
There's a guy hiding behind the Hescos. I think I might have beat him in the fucking head.
Got a guy in the sandbag. It's gonna be the left one. He's.
Alright, once you guys see most of the contact down, red team, go ahead and push up. Blue team will support.
Where's that shit coming from?
There's a guy in the sandbag on the south side. Southeast side.
Contact danger close west.
I hit that sandbag bunker with a 40 mic.
Contact down west.
Thank you.
Jesus fuck.
Not seeing anything.
Bug is dead. Cool.
-1. I'm not seeing any anti-armor at this location.
Moving out.
Good copy,
Edwards, we're moving.
I need to get bandaged.
Left flank.
Taking fire on our way.
Where the fuck is that coming from?
Boss, you see that guy?
Negative, I don't see him.
Red team, how are you?
Still good?
I can't run.
Windmoor's hit, and but I'm on the wall.
Hey, you know what?
Banjo 1 times. I do believe that contact is beyond the compound. I could be wrong.
Stukas, you need to keep moving. Do not stand there. I'm moving. Once I get to the wall, I'm gonna bash.
Alright, blue team, let's move.
Edwards, just get to the wall. I'll be fine. Get on Windmoor.
Whoops. Sorry, I yelled at you, Stukas. I thought you were someone else.
Where's he?
That's fine.
Watch yourself. He's like right there.
I'm gonna throw a grenade or.
Alright. So I've already put 2 bandages in.
Wow, I just dumped a whole mag in this guy.
Want me?
Is he dead? I'll be
Yeah.
Right behind you. Alright.
Hey, sir.
Anderson, can I get you to bandage me? I'm running low on bandages and I don't want to run out.
Well, I'm gonna use your bandages bandaging you, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, red team, tell me once you're
Sorry,
up.
forgot that part.
Edwards, on me.
Good copy, 1.
Let's go.
Red team's about to push on.
Going up. Whoa, alright.
Contact to the
So much
northwest.
so much for our
possibly
cover.
in the tower.
Yeah.
They're all over the
You know, these little things just fall down.
Watch. Make sure you guys clear out those tents. They're kind of shit show.
The tents on our side
Tents
are
are
clear. Hey, check that tower over there on the northeast side. Alright, good, you're already on it.
Edwards, me and you are gonna push up into this tower.
1B.
Clear. You don't have to go all the way up. It's clear.
Tower on the west side is clear. got the tower on the west side.
Alright, I'm gonna have red team in charge of the north side. Affirmative. Make sure you guys have a buddy team. I don't care where you are on the north side, red team, but that's the sector you're in charge of.
Windmoor's taken behind the helicopters.
Close has got the road coming into the compound.
Sorry about that. Yes, I do have a separation clause.
Fuck.
Windmoor, we're gonna be in the tower just to the east of you.
Is there anybody left over?
I am. Well, I might have Anderson with you.
All right.
Finding. Anderson, I'm gonna have you up with
Do you think it's best to have the CLS and medic in the same tower?
I'll switch with Windmoor.
No, Windmoor, go up there.
Stukas is coming for you.
No, go up there. I'm not gonna be up in the tower, I'm gonna be at the bottom of it. You just stay here.
Oh.
Stukas, go back, go back.
Good copy.
Maybe I've gone 30 seconds.
I think I'm gonna pull my AR away from the eastern side, as that's one of the ways you guys can cover, and we're gonna cover the west side.
I got a radio dish at 322 from my pause northwest.
Kowalski, go ahead and move to my position. We're gonna position on the west side.
Roger that.
Red team, make sure you're glancing to the east every so often. Making sure that road is clear.
Edwards got it on the northeastern.
Hold that button just a slight bit longer. You keep cutting out halfway through the last word.
Sorry. Edwards has got a northeast tower watching the.
Copy. Once you guys take contact, call it out, let everyone else know where it's coming from.
I hate defense missions. Edwards.
Contacts west side.
Recon comes. Everyone good?
Taking contact west side.
Anybody covering south?
I'm looking south every so often.
Ural west. Two of them.
Blue team, you grid?
Affirm, blue team is still good.
I just took RPG to my tower.
Copy, make sure you guys are keeping up security.
I've been watching my sector.
Stuco's down on my.
Coming in from the south.
Streets woke back up. Windmoor Anderson, you good? Windmoor Anderson, you up?
One B advised, I believe, Windmoor and Anderson are down at this time.
Stukas Edwards, are you guys up?
Copy, one B advised, I believe, majority of my team down. We're gonna pull some teams left and assist in other directions. I'm also fucking out of that. Alright. Got an additional man down on the western coast. One, we advise we were taking contact from the south side.
What the fuck is going on?
Who else is downsides? One more.
I believe both Edwards, Stukas, and Kowalski are down. Trying to get Kowalski out of the tower.
Streaming the tower, it's a lot easier than trying to get him out.
Well, he's already out, so.
Who do you want me on, Anderson?
Just keep doing your thing, Windmoor, I got it.
Negative. I believe,
I'm already on it, straight.
You guys will just move east tower. You're gonna CBR on.
one, be advised that we need to,
I have not diagnosed yet.
West side, west side. The hell did he go?
He's a
Where
little
did he
somewhat.
go?
Stuka's back up.
What do I do with that?
Alright, pushing back to the northern tower.
Stick.
I'm not fighting anybody. I'm still looking for stuff here.
You all good up there, Windmoor?
I'm all good.
Alright, give me an ace report. Red team, go first.
Windmoor is green.
Stukas is green.
Edward. Edwards is green.
One be advised, outlay all green at this time.
Oh, he gave me another
I've
one.
got a one ground belt in
I'll
my
have to
bag.
go talk to somebody.
You want to grab it?
Sounds like shots to the south again.
One be advised, possible shots to the south.
Ain't the south, I'll tell you that much. Or it's on the hill to the south at least.
One be advised, multiple shooter on the hill to the northwest, horizon.
Eyes on, engaging. Interrogative, how long are we holding this position?
I will pass that up.
One interrogative, you know how long it will take to
I just took a pot shot. Don't know where it came from.
I did.
Vehicles
Southwest,
engaging contact
Topville.
to the south.
Stukas, how you doing on ammo?
Stukas is green.
Copy, Windmoor, how are you doing on ammo?
I'm green, I guess. A lot of half mags.
Copy, if you want to, go ahead and move out of the tower and repack. Edwards, how are you doing on ammo?
Got a map.
Good copy. If you guys need to resupply in the future, go ahead and move to the big. Just let me know before you grab stuff so I can tell them not to move.
I have a lot of half mags, but I have a few full mags as well. That's why I didn't need to repack.
Northeast.
follow, be advised.
We got a tractor armor coming down from the road on the east.
I think it's a PRP.
Your tower's getting hit pretty hard. You might want to get out of there soon. Stukas, Edwards.
Get smoke out to the east side.
Looks like a BMP.
Windmoor's out of smoke now. Think I put that one in the tower.
No, we should wait for Katrina to catch up.
Yeah, it's inside the tower for you there, Anderson. Blue, are you still green? Switching mics for 1 sec. Vic, be advised, blue team, 2 IC, 3 IC, the whole fire team's down except myself and Anderson. Anderson's treating 2 times in the northeast tower. The west tower is down completely, and I am in the north tower. I'm moving to get the blue team out of the west tower. Switching to fire team net. Anderson, I'm gonna start working on blue team here.
Yeah, firm, we'll be over there in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna take security.
Edwards and
Call into the Vic.
is up.
One, be advised, Alpha team is back up.
Okay, I'm leaving them to you, Anderson.
Currently have a 100 casualty.
Battle for the skies. No. I couldn't find a firework.
Be advised, Windmoor is back in his tower.
Yeah, I
I was just about to shoot him and call it out.
Get reckled. Alright, Kowalski, let's shift one of these other towers.
I'm good.
Okay.
Be advised, Windmoor's out of smoke. I am going to move to the Vic to get smoke when approved.
Go ahead and move to the Vic and get smoke, and then reposition in the northeastern tower. Me and Kowalski will take yours.
Roger that.
One, be advised,
We got a squad element of contact moving in northeast. That's at least a platoon size element up there.
What sector did you want me watching? I'm in the southeast tower. Street, you still good?
Fucking love 40 mics. I dropped a good amount of them.
My bad, Anderson. Anderson, goddammit. Windmoor, I was gonna have you in
RPG
the
gunner, west,
northeastern
northwest.
one, but go ahead and stay in that one and watch the south and the west. If you can.
Got him.
Roger that. Sounds like there's heavy fire to the southwest, but I cannot see it.
They're on the ridge line by the southwest most burnt out Ural. The skyline hard.
From my angle, you can't see nothing.
This would explain things.
Red team, how's the context to the north look like?
That most of that element is taken care of at this time.
Good copy. Continue to watch that direction.
I need to resupply on bandages and shit. The Vic, do you mind if I go grab some first aid kits? I'll drop the morphine.
Hey, go ahead and move.
One time's contact down into the south. They never travel them. Mormor.
Contact's coming in south.
Hey Stukos, can you grab me a handful of bandages too?
Hey, firm.
Two times down to the south and no more sighted, but it's rare. They only come in twos.
I think I saw 4 RPG gunner south. You guys good?
I'm good.
Stukas, Edwards, you good?
Stukas and I, we're both up.
Copy that RPG in your tower.
Good straight.
Back up. Got context to the west. Danger close.
Everybody still up?
Stukas is green. Blue's good.
Edwards is
Straight?
Yeah, I'm gonna bandage it.
Roger.
Stukas, make sure one of you guys in that tower is watching north.
Hey, firm.
Incoming!
Indirect. Go ahead and... The towers are only real good cover. Go ahead and lay down in the towers.
Vic's taking hits. There's a spotter out there. We gotta find him.
You guys good over there, Stukas?
Windmoor's bandaging 2 times.
I don't see anything either. Alright, index.
Stukas and Edwards are gone.
Good copy, pushing down.
Did you say index?
Hit from index. Let's get them back up though.
Just drop him off the edge if you can.
Where is he?
Got it.
If he's unconscious, his safety is not concerned.
I'll start working on him.
You got really, 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 really hurt in your one arm.
At the left arm.
Have you guys done worthy of passing yet?
Rip Stukas, he
Right
dies,
right
he
leg.
lived, full of lead.
I think I'm ahead of you. I've gone up. I've gone up the stairs.
Left arm.
Right side is all green.
Out of bandages. Left arm needs more.
I'll get him.
I'm sad I lost my bet.
Diagnosing. Lost a lot of blood. And in pain.
Very good, Edwards. I'm coming.
He needs blood.
Well, that blood.
Good. I was gonna ask for a medical resupply. I've been out of bandages for a while. Wow, it's been long enough.
Yeah, it's really hard to cover the west from that tower.
Yeah.
Can I just get something straight? We took a direct RPG hit, and somebody asked me if I was okay. Did that happen?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
You took a mortar round. Yeah, I saw
meant
the
to
mortar round blow up.
I meant to say mortar, I said RPG.
Looked like it was right here, Stukas. Looked like it was right here. So I was like, are you okay? But then I turned around and saw the towers destroyed, and I was like, he did.
I think it hit right here, actually.
There
Hey, do
were
you
2
mind?
rounds that actually landed right on top of this tower.
Oh, sweet. Do you mind if I grab some morphine and hit myself with it?
No, go ahead. Put a box down there.
No, no.
Illegal. NJP.
Illegal.
You
Bad
guys do know I'm
Stukas.
recording this, right?
Bad Stukas.
It was index.
Thank you. I didn't even have a chance to hit myself with
Trouble,
it.
Anderson will get in trouble. So what's the problem?
Once you guys are good, go in school circle around me. Okay, so starting from the beginning, dismounts. If we're moving through terrain, in fact, you know what? Let me. Everybody stand by.
What is this wizardry?
Okay, so we approach from the west here. Dismounts, if you're moving ahead of the vehicle as you were and you see a steep drop off like this, go ahead and call that out to the Vic just so we're prepared for it.
Got
Kind of a big shocker, but that's not huge, just something to keep in mind for the future.
I thought about that as we were going down that hill. Like,
Yeah, if you ever think you should, just go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna harp on you for calling something out you didn't really need to if you did anyways. Also, let's take another quick teleport here.
More wizardry.
Sure you guys remember this area.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, great joy.
I don't even know where I got shot from last time.
Everywhere.
This is where
So,
Stukas
you guys
shot
see the
Anderson.
maps real fast? We are essentially 073031. You guys had contacts up at hill 75, 072035, shooting down at the secure area. While that was happening, a team left the town and moved directly north to the secure area. Somehow, you guys managed to pass each other on the way into the town. and then an RPG wound up near between hill 5-3. So he's probably about 074032.
No, I still need.
Call it northwest quadrant there. And then the Grenadier came back through this entrance right here, and not a single person saw him do it. And that one Grenadier killed 4 people.
Got one.
Grenadier may or may not have been controlled at the time, but the lesson still stands. Everyone was facing into the town, which that's a big danger zone. I'm not going to fault you guys at all for that, but at least one person, especially with a team of 6 on the ground, needs to be watching the rear if you're stopped. Okay, that's the importance of this entire training, was maintaining sectors. The next little sector watching scheme that was a fault was over here.
Fucking hospital.
Okay, we had 3 guys stacked up right here. I think one of them was bandaging himself, one of them was watching east, and one of them was watching west, but no one was watching south on that school building right there.
I was over there watching south by that gate, trying to look into that compound, but I didn't see the guy come up on the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
I think I was
This
the
is
one
one of, I
watching to the
mean,
east.
honestly, urban terrain is the most difficult spot to maintain your sectors, because you also have to be looking, it's like up as well, so obviously rooftops and balconies and windows and things like that. No one, save for, of course, the last defense spot, but that's pretty obvious. But all the contacts you guys took were from contacts that were already in game. Like, I didn't spawn anybody behind you to try to pull you or anything like that. Now, obviously, with the case of the school building here, the guy was prone on that sort of second story there. So he stood up and he just, I mean, there was just a buffet of friendlies right here along this wall.
And when I took a hit, I spun around and I immediately looked that way. I didn't look up.
Yeah, he probably
So-
would have killed you if I didn't hear the. I've been like, what the fuck? Turned around, saw him up there, and murked him.
Yeah, that's why we do these trainings, because that's the with a guy up there like that.
There.
There was a second guy?
The RPG
Yeah,
gunner.
the RPG. I was over here, and then all of a sudden, the Anderson and the other guy, I think it was Stukas, got taken down, and I saw him up there. So that's why I requested them to clear that building.
Yeah, after the first time we got hit,
There's
RPG hit us
one,
after
there's two.
we bandaged.
There's 2, there's 3.
The BTR there, I did not expect the BTR to do that.
Bomb down that road.
But he came bonsaiing down this road, and when the Brawler started shooting, I'm sure Windmoor can attest, the Brawler, the AP rounds were just cutting right through that thing and almost took Windmoor out.
I need a requisite for a new pair of underwear.
See, I was down for
I
that.
saw you
and
kind of panic when those rounds started cutting through that BTR.
The BTR shooting at me and you. It was not fun.
That reminds me.
Craziest.
Good.
LT, did anybody tell you what Morgan told us about the mod pack and the Brawler?
Oh yeah.
What regarding what?
What you asked to be changed.
He fixed
Well,
codes and
elaborate.
shit.
He came into our channel, I think it was yesterday, said that as far as the AP rounds go, there's not much he can do in terms of it like shredding through the
right.
the BTRs, and he recommended you just target the crew members if you know where they are.
Yeah, so
Then
essentially the SOP for the BTRs, and it's the BMPs and MBTs are going to be the same because they're just going to be engaged with tows, but for the BTRs, we're just looking to disable them. We can force dismounts pretty easily. If you fire back at the back quarter of this vehicle here, you'll disable the fuel tank. If you fire towards the front, the turret itself, unlike the infantry fighting vehicles, the APCs actually don't have a turret or gun module, so you can't disable the turret or gun individually like you can on the infantry fighting vehicles. But our goal with these is just to try to disable them, because it's going to take significantly too many rounds to kill them, but we can put
He
them out of
also
commission
said-
pretty easily.
He also said tows will pretty much one-shot anything now after the
Yeah,
mod
yeah.
pick them, so.
Yeah, I've got access to the mod team forum, so I can read all that stuff, all the changes they were making. The smoke screen should be fixed as well with the next mod pack release. so it fires from the turret again instead of the hull. And hopefully the driver will have a smoke screen again. Oh, so over here. One more teleport.
More
Yeah,
wizardry.
when I woke up, I was not expecting to see the BTR like within 10 meters of me. Like I heard the whole shit going down, and I woke up, I was like, "Wow, that hit me."
This is a little bit off. Okay, so we basically came up over here.
That 40 mic one though, holy shit, that was a good one.
Okay, so dismount team, whenever we came up to this location here, this is roughly where we were at when we crested this hill.
Yeah, I hit bound 3.
You guys essentially formed a firing line here, which is fine, because we needed to, you know, engage those contacts in the bunker, get that thing secured, etc., etc. But during the entire course of the firefight with you guys up here, and them down there firing up at us, no one was scanning to the northeast, southwest, or from where we came from. Everyone was pretty honed in on that firefight. That's something we really need to work on. Is just being able to snap ourselves out of that tunnel vision of that firefight and be able to scan our entire surroundings while we're up here.
Yeah.
Because especially to the northeast, we're super exposed up at this location. If the 2 squads that I had just on the other side of that hill across this valley had come over that hill, he could have schwacked the entire team, and there's nothing we could have done about it. As for the actual base defense itself, everything went pretty good. I purposefully sent essentially a company at you guys at the beginning. Over there to the west, had 4 Urals full of troops, as well as I think I had 4 just 4 squads down as well.
Damn, those are 40 mics.
So the purpose of that was just to try to draw as much attention to that direction as possible, so that I could flank you somewhere else, just to make sure you guys were watching your sectors. Good news is that you guys were watching your sectors. We did sustain a lot of casualties, because I think it was at this point I sent a team up over the hill to the south.
Yeah.
And they were spotted, but the person who spotted them unfortunately couldn't kill all 4 of them before they killed him. I think it took down 2 of them, 2 people in fact, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I was one of those.
And then
Yeah,
of course
it was
that
us.
resulted in, I think, everyone but 1 person going down. So that, you guys were still watching your sector, so A+ there. That was what the intention was to make what's happening. The fact that you guys died, that was just overwhelming fire from the west. So don't feel too bad about that. Overall, the defense went pretty well. Did you see the squad get spawned into the west over here?
Yes, I did.
Okay. When I went into Zeus, so essentially what I was doing is I was basically hovering not too far from where I'm standing. I was in the air, and I was just spinning from tower to tower, watching where each person was looking. When I decided to spawn that squad into the west, everyone was looking east. I mean, literally every single person, vehicle included, was watching east. The vehicle, I'll give them a pass because I told them to watch east, but by the time I found the squad and placed them down over to the west, Kowalski had turned around, so that's good, but you know, purpose of that was try to catch you guys off guard. It's a good thing
It
Kowalski turned
certainly
around
caught
when he
me
did.
off guard just having some motherfuckers appear out of nowhere, but I can't really blame you for it, so...
Yeah, no, it was just to try to catch people off guard, but it was a good thing you turned around, so that just shows that even though you may not always be watching, and again, that's something we've talked about before, you don't always have to watch, especially in the middle of a firefight, but having people change directions and, you know, do a quick scan of this hilltop, and then look back to the firefight, and then do a quick scan of this hilltop, back to the firefight, etc., that's gonna save your life more often than not. The BMP, well, I mean, what can you say about that, other than it's not a terrible idea to try to scramble off the tower if that BMP starts firing at it, because it can drop one of those towers pretty quickly. The Bradley did eventually take care of that and made pretty short work of the BMP. Artillery, or indirect fire in general, One thing I think this training has highlighted, when I think this tower was actually just grenades or something.
I think
Might
it
have
was
been the
BMP.
BMP. But either
BMP
way,
took
these
it out.
towers can't sustain a whole heck of a lot of fire. So if there's high explosives coming in, whether that's from a vehicle, from indirect fire, go ahead and get off that tower. You know, barring actually walking under the tower and looking up to interact and drag someone through the floor, pretty difficult to get to those casualties when that tower goes down like that. So if there's an abundance of explosions inbound towards you, just go ahead and scramble off that tower. Just better safe than sorry. Once they subside, you can get back up there, assuming it's safe to do so, but just make that SOP. Indirect fire, vehicles, anything like that, go and scramble off those towers.
I'm selling stuff.
It used to be when Lansing was our platoon medic that apparently there was an SOP where medics wouldn't go into those towers to retrieve casualties. In lieu of them themselves becoming casualties because the building's bugged out. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but like I said, better safe than sorry. Just go and scramble down and return later if it's possible.
It's not an SOP. I don't think it ever was an SOP. It's one of like just one of those rule of thumb things.
Yeah, it could have just been one of those unwritten type deals. But either way, they're kind of a nightmare. So you know, SOP, if there's explosions, just get out of the towers and return later. Okay. Street, you have anything you'd like to add?
Not really. Commanding 6 was a bit different, but
I didn't. Sorry, what was that?
commanding 6 people was a little bit different than.
Oh yeah.
But
3.
Yeah, but it was yeah. It was fine.
Anderson, anything from you?
Just one thing, Kowalski. I know you've been gone for a while, but I don't care what situation it is. Never crest a hill. Stand straight up.
I wasn't really paying attention, so my bad.
Just don't. That's no. Say you get shot. You want to get shot. That's all. Oh, by the way, great job, guys, with that. When the 4 guys went down, we handled that really well. So.
Sorry for shooting you, Anderson.
It's alright.
To be completely fair, Anderson, some of the wounds you probably got there were from me because I kind of panicked and just dumped a burst in that general direction. I'm not sure who or what got hit by it, but a burst went that way.
Did you set your home here?
Alright guys, any more questions, comments, or concerns?
Not really.
We're gonna just pretend like we detonated these AH-6s.
I was gonna blow them up after everyone left.
I was gonna fly off.
Dead him right now.
No, I'm pretty sure we would die.
Bye, Aegis. Bye, songs.
I couldn't really think of a small light attack chopper like that that would be fitting for the enemies, so
The
put down the
Wildcats.
AH-6s.
You should lightning bolt them while Kowalski's right next to him.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the Wildcats would have worked. The AAS Wildcat.
This looks like the safest spot.
It's more of a light attack helicopter than other things.
Well, a safer spot would be inside the Vic, but
Yep. I'm glad I moved over here. There's still a second one.
No, I disenchanted
yeah, I didn't take 1 ounce of
left
damage.
one's red.
No.
Yep, no damage.
I think I'm on my way to. Oh, no, bandages. Shit, ain't good.
I'm pretty sure LT lost his right arm.
The LT killed himself?
Oh, what should I pick?
Watch this.
I'm okay.
I'm hiding in the Vic.
I feel better now. By the way, welcome to Brawler Private.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you're not in Brawler, but welcome to Brawler training is what I meant.
It's a fill-in thing.
I know. You're always more than
Just
welcome.
invited.
Oh, okay. Guess we're out of here.
Ended.